I don't.
You paid for it as you went, didn't you? Yeah.
Which one's that? Which house is that?
The one on River Street where I was raised.
Terry.
Walker didn't believe in going in debt.
No, he told me, that's what he told me when we were buying our first house. Aren't you going to build a house? I don't think so.
Oh, man. Yeah, he probably just went.
That
He
was
did,
it all.
because
He said, what did I do? Where did I go wrong?
Exactly.
Where did I go wrong?
Well, Joy went in my utility room. Well, she this day before this week, and she wanted to know what that tub was up there that we had. There's a wash tub that we used to wash in. I said, we took baths in that too. And it's about this big.
Is that the one we had on River Street?
Yeah, you know.
And on Saturdays we'd bring it into the kitchen and we all took a bath.
She didn't know what I was going to use that for.
And then you go to town?
But you
I don't
know,
think we went to
I
town.
didn't go
I
to
got
that
ready
very
for
much
it.
far.
Really, I don't-
Prepared for church.
We
Already.
lived up there, like on that farm, and we didn't know nothing about getting out there. And we had to heat our water in the wash pot to get.
You got to think, that was when McDonald's came around. That was a big deal.
That was in the 60s.
Yeah, because you get a hamburger, 6 hamburgers for $1.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because you can take a quarter, I think, and get.
They remember quite
Now,
And
well.
on Thursday nights, it was, I think they were 19 cents.
Yeah, but how much was the Coke? A nickel?
But we never did go in debt for anything
It was
much.
7 cents.
Debt, never had debt.
Wasn't it?
What about when did you have your first telephone?
When we was on River Street. I don't know what year that was.
The number was 4503.
I've still got my,
Same number. She's had the same number since 1950
for that many years.
or 40 something.
778-4503.
Started out just 4503,
I
then
thought
it
we were
went to
gonna have
84503.
Yeah.
And then you started having to do the 778.
Well, it was a party line to start.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to see if somebody else was on before you.
You had a ring. You had a certain ring, right?
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
long, and
Long
a
and
short, or 2 shorts, or
That's
long and a
when
short.
I was a kid, we had a phone from here over to our neighbors, and they're just these phones you put on the wall, and you had to ring this phone. I don't see how that worked, but it did. And television, when we got our television on, I think we was at home. No, I was married.
Yeah, we
Yeah, it was on River
River
Street, wasn't
Street.
Yeah, it was because we went over Roscoe's and Joanne's to see television, you know.
Well,
They lived in Little Rock.
we used to go up to Evelyn's and Andrews, too.
We didn't have no television, so we finally got one, though. I like to never got a washer and dryer.
I bet Papa thought he married one.
I said, we just have to go in debt to Sears and pay them off and get me a washer. See? So he did. We got a washer. But we had a washer before we got the dryer.
Really didn't really care. She liked to hang
I
clothes.
remember she hung clothes out.
I remember. Well, I remember they washed on the back porch. You washed clothes on the back
Yeah.
porch.
That's worth.
You plug in a washer.
On Monday morning.
When we lived in that White House, she
Yeah.
hung clothes out on
But now we had a bathroom. When we built our house, we had a bathroom put in.
I was going to ask that too. So that was your first indoor bathroom?
And Mr. Barnett and them had a bathroom in their house where we lived down there when we moved in the side of their house. They built us a little kitchen on, and we had a big room in that kitchen and had that wood cook stove, but we had a bathroom. We didn't have to.
You had an inside bathroom?
Huh?
You had an inside
On River
bathroom
Street.
in that apartment?
No, I said, you know, it was in the hall. The hall went
But
in
when
the
you
back.
lived in the apartment, you had an inside bathroom?
We went around to Mr. Barnett's house.
Yeah, but when we moved into the house Daddy built over there, we didn't have an inside bathroom.
We had bathrooms.
Well, we had an outhouse back
Yeah,
there.
but that's what, when that happened before we got, I mean, before we built got our house.
That was there during the building process.
No, that was there when
And
they
it might have been a good wall. I know we
Yeah, I
had an
remember
outhouse.
we had an inside bathroom.
That's
too.
one of the things I
Not
was
at first.
I always remember an inside
I
bathroom.
don't know.
And a
No,
TV.
not having a bathroom.
Y'all weren't as old
Man,
as
you
me
got the
though.
luxury.
I had the luxury.
I didn't say it was a long time, but we had it.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
We lived in before Daddy finished the
All three
bathroom.
channels.
I remember the toilet being back there.
Till
The
midnight.
outside toilet.
Till
We had it
Till
inside,
midnight.
you know,
Yeah, but
nobody
at one time we didn't.
Then they
You
did
remember going
the.
out
Then you got the
there?
Indian chief,
using it.
or you got the round.
Outside.
I remember it being back there. I'd go look and see if there was any
Yeah,
snakes in
They
it.
did the
National
national
anthem.
anthem, right? And then it goes on.
But
How
no,
do you think he would have built it though if he hadn't?
Yeah, I've seen that a couple
Walker
times.
fixed him
I
a
could
shower
see
out
where
there,
he-
but the
How I
garage.
finished the house and he moved in and
This
he
beach.
used to.
That's how long that was.
Yeah.
That was the same thing. I remember that
So,
happened a few times.
Mamaw, do you have any claims to
two-seater.
fame?
I don't know why they put 2 seats in their house.
Anybody
Do
you
want
know that's
anybody in there with
famous
you?
or anything that, like, what's your claim to fame? Do you have
She
one?
was on the radio.
That's right.
Oh,
She
she
did.
was on the
She
radio.
did play on the radio, didn't she?
What did you see to that?
What's your claim to fame? Playing on the radio?
Or did you know anyone that became famous that you grew up with or anything like that? No?
We did have record player. That you,
Wound up.
we played some of our songs like that.
On that?
But nobody you knew as when you were young grew up to be famous. Did anybody grow up to be famous
And our
in your group that you grew up with?
Any of your friends?
trying to think if they did. They might have. I don't know.
If they did, they left.
Yeah, they gone.
So you lived
Y'all have
in,
any friends
in
that grew up
Benton?
to be famous?
and you lived in the country around there, in between Hot Springs and Benton. Did you live anywhere else? Where
Dunn,
else?
Brooks and Dunn went
Middle
to
We
school.
lived in Benton
went to
when
my
I
elementary school.
when I was little.
I went to school
Benton,
with him in
okay.
elementary school.
And then you moved where?
we
Which
was
really rich?
I was born in the
Yeah.
country.
Here.
I
Okay.
lived
Up the
kind
road
of in the
from
country,
us.
out of Benton district.
Right about him.
My daddy had a sawmill back then,
Okay.
and so then we moved to town, and from Benton we moved up above Great Chapel. That's where we moved to the
Okay.
country.
That's where you guys live by, right? That's
That's where I live.
where you live.
You didn't know you haven't been out there, have you?
Is that not the what?
Church,
Is that
up
the
above
church?
the church.
Okay.
You know where you came to her 90th birthday
Yeah,
party.
that's Great Chapel, right?
out there where y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've
you
been
know,
there lots of times. Well,
We moved on that road
Some.
up
a
there.
dozen times, maybe.
That's where we moved out there, and it was rocky hillside to try to start a farm. It was.
So you moved out there. Then where did you go?
From there, I moved to Benton, was married,
Back to Benton.
and then I've been in Benton.
Wow.
Ever since.
Never
Yeah.
been anywhere that long.
I've
You went to
been-
Middle
I've-
Fork for a little. Was that?
That was when she was married. When she moved from there to Benton,
Um,
she stayed. And only lived in 2 houses there, or 2 places.
So where's the farthest place you've been to from Benton?
I don't know how far.
Canada.
I've been to Washington.
Washington. That's pretty far.
Most, they traveled a lot in the
California?
United States.
I know. I remember
But
they
never out of it. You never went out of
They
it.
went to Canada.
Other than, you went to Canada.
Yeah, but just kind of crossed
We
the
went
line.
through.
Like Niagara Falls
We went
area?
up and
That's
gone
pretty
through
good.
They just crossed
Yeah.
over.
That's
Canada, I
it's
guess.
better on that side.
That's where
We
they
were
stopped
telling
us.
about Dad had the
We
gun.
come
that
through
he took
Canada and
over the
went
border.
through all our suitcases. They
What?
made us get out and go in there
That's
and
the
sit
story
down.
of the gun.
But that just wasn't right, 'cause if we'd had anything in there, they'd got it out and kept it.
What was under the car seat? Wasn't that the time that
What was under the car seat?
I don't remember this, but somebody does. They said, Ruby said, Walker said, I sure am glad that man didn't look under my seat. And Ruby said, why? What difference does it make? He said, I had my gun under there. I didn't know he had
I
a
didn't
gun.
know any.
In those days, it probably wouldn't have been that big a deal.
Was you with us?
No, I don't think so. But she said he
No,
told her that he didn't go anywhere without a gun
We
under
were
his seat.
talking
And I didn't know
about
that.
that
I never knew there was a gun
But
under
I'll
his
tell
seat.
you,
They probably didn't want you to know.
I never knew that.
You don't usually tell like your little son, hey, just so you know, there's a gun in there. Just don't go there.
Don't
Don't
be
get
last
it.
time we went on one trip and
I didn't know that either.
Walker, we was already driving
were
home
married
there and
when
they
they
stopped
went
us
to Kansas now.
when we come.
Yeah.
Rosemont and Ann, where did they stop us to search our car coming from
Arizona.
Call it Las Vegas.
I'm going
Is
to,
it
I think it was
coming into Las Vegas or was
We're going, no, we was coming home from Las
Arizona.
Vegas, and it was across the Arizona line or somewhere in there.
they
asked
searched our car and they said, have you got any,
citrus fruit.
if you got any citrus fruit with you? See, we weren't supposed to bring any over.
Wouldn't take it
And
across the.
They still have. They have that going into California still.
Yeah,
Although
they ask us
It's
that.
pretty loose.
they usually just, unless you
They
maybe
just-
have your own a different out-of-state license plate or something, they never.
They didn't
They
search
looked
our
in the
car.
back of our Suburban on the way out.
They just asked.
But
They
we
just
went-
ask, yeah.
We went a little piece and got in the car. The old Walker said, why did they want to know if I had my slicker suit with me? These kids are, they laughed.
That's kind of funny.
He didn't know why we all were laughing. We were laughing so hard. You couldn't tell.
Walker was pretty good natured. He didn't get upset with it.
No, he didn't.
So did you guys take one family vacation every summer, or what did you guys do?
We didn't take a whole lot of vacations.
We would go to
I've
Florida,
been there.
or we went to Las Vegas a couple
You
of
go
times.
where
Las
Ruby and
Vegas
them live.
twice. We went to Ruby Springs. We went to
And
Ohio.
of course,
I've
back
been
Grand
there.
Canyon
I've
and
had certain
Dodge
places
City,
I
all those
wanted to
places.
go.
I went to
I've
Ohio.
been to nearly all of them.
They did that after we
Is there
got
any
grown.
you haven't been to that you wanted to go to?
I went for,
Is there any, you said you've been to almost all, is there any that you haven't been to that you wanted to go to?
I wanted to see Washington, so we got to go up there. I wanted to go to the Grand Canyon. We went to that. I wanted to go to,
Our family vacations kind of went to wherever Uncle Roland and Aunt Ruby was.
Well, and we went to Ohio to
Wherever
visit
they were
Mother's
stationed.
aunt.
yeah.
Kinda like us.
Yeah.
I didn't know
We
that.
went to the Smoky
Air Force.
Mountain.
The
Well,
president
it was
were
on the way
there
to
up
Ohio.
there and
No.
all
He
that.
was in,
Mount Rushmore.
he was in
Well,
Las
we went
Vegas,
out
he was in
in that.
Mexico,
Yeah.
Florida.
But we went to
It's on
Smoky
my
Mountain,
list.
Johnny.
Have you been to
We
New
went to
Smoky
Smoky
York?
Mountains.
Mountains
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
We went
And you've
there.
done Niagara Falls, you said?
Yeah, that's when they went to Canada, I think.
Johnny went to Las Vegas, I guess, see Ruby and Roland, and we got out there and they wanted to stop at this place that had a train. Go on the train ride, and him and
The
Ann
stagecoach.
Stagecoach.
Stagecoach, yeah. Ann can tell you about
It was
it. I think it scared her and Johnny. Johnny got off of that.
He
was
thought
scared
it was
completely.
real when they were
They
doing
had
the
a hold
guns.
up.
It was serious stuff.
See, that would have been bad if you knew where Papaw's gun was.
That's why you didn't know where it was.
Those bad guys have been gone.
But didn't we have to get out and hold up our hands?
Yeah, it was serious.
How old were you?
6.
I can see Ben.
Johnny wasn't very big.
It made an impression on me.
We did everybody.
What's the
Everybody
Yeah.
that was on the stagecoach.
You remember when we went? I mean, y'all were older.
Yeah.
You knew it wasn't real.
It was
But
fun,
it was
though.
one of those kind of things.
What's she talking
Well, and then our air conditioning went out
When we
going there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Saw one of those little
It
towers
did.
and we
It
thought,
was
Oh,
so-
yeah, when we were
we saw
there.
a stage
Yeah,
fight.
we weren't, yeah.
Because we went there, and I remember our air conditioner went out till we got there, like the last day or something, and it was just like 110
That was
or
probably
something.
through Death Valley or something.
And we got there, and I think they gave me a sandwich. And I think I passed out when I got there.
I got sick. They gave me pink lemonade.
Yeah, it was
I
hot.
started vomiting.
Um,
I drank too
did
much.
you guys go to, I mean, was the circus or like the fair or anything
Yeah.
a big deal when it came to town?
The
Or
fair.
Fair's always
Carnival.
big.
but the circus wasn't?
I never. I don't think I've ever gone to
I've
a
never